Hello viewers, welcome to Mantan TV. Today we have CA HANMANDLOO garu with us to discuss on banks lending. Bank lending slows down in across the sectors but not in industries. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
In an article we can see this. Bank sector is lending slowly to only industry sector. What is the reason, sir?
See, what is happening is until now we have seen banks were concentrating more lending on spending, lending for spending, maybe housing, education, vehicles, personal vehicles, personal loans, credit cards. All these are lending for personal purpose, for spending.
Yes.
And now because of underproductivity or because of high non-performing assets in this sector, undersecured loans. All these are personal loans, credit cards are undersecured, not secured fully.
Yes.
So Reserve Bank has cautioned all the banks to be careful because even credit cards holders also becoming default, and also vehicle loans are also becoming default.
Yes.
And the NPS are increasing in these sectors. So be careful. Or you go for lending the manufacturing sector. So banks have opted for shifted their lending from spending sector to manufacturing sector. For this reason, the banks lending slowed down to other sectors, but increased to industry sector. Industry is manufacturing sector, mainly the manufacturing sector. And during this period, last year means 2024, the banks lend to other sectors has reduced, but industry sector it has increased from 5.5% to 8.1%. And non-food credit means maybe customer personal loans or credit card or EMI, what you buy now pay later, or gold loans like that. That is reduced. That credit reduced to 11.8% compared to 16.5% in the previous year. This is the information according to Reserve Bank reports. And how this is the major beneficiaries of this major borrowers of this increase in industry sector lending is major industries are credit to chemicals and chemical products, infrastructure, petroleum, coal products, and nuclear fuels, and all engineering sector. Manufacturing goods has been increased in lending. I have seen increase in lending by the banks. Means banks are lending to wealth creation sector, the manufacturing sector. And also because I told you because of caution given by the Reserve Bank, and credit card outstandings and vehicle loans are outstandings are increasing, but recovery is slowing.
Yes.
Because they may not be having sufficient source of income, source of repayment, and all that is making the outstanding is more. And sometimes it may warning for more may NPS may be more in this credit cards and vehicle loans also. Vehicle loans slowed down by 10.3% as compared to 20.6% because of reduction of loans by the banks to the vehicle loans. As well as the credit, with regard to credit card also, the banks has loans outstanding has reduced to slowed down by 18.1% from 34%.
Okay.
Means these sectors, the banks are shifting lending from spending to manufacturing sector.
Yes.
Manufacturing, wealth creation sector, longer term project sector. This is happening like that. This is a good signal is happening. This should have been done 10 years back. Before means after that 2014 onwards, when there was a bank's NPS were there, more NPS were there. The bank should have shifted its emphasis more on longer projects, longer period, infrastructure projects, education loans or housing loans, or we can say industry loans, agriculture.
Yes.
This can be given, but instead of that, the bank has encouraged personal vehicle loans, spending, credit cards, buy now pay later, and gold loans. All these are not good signal for anything, because if a person become defaulter, it not only affects him, it affects the financial banks also, financial, and his family also will be affected. He will be psychologically affected.
Yes.
And also sometimes he may take drastic decisions also because of over debt. He may come under debt trap, the borrower also may come under debt trap.
Yes.
Means he has to borrowing to repay the installment. That is called debt trap.
Yes.
Borrowing to repay is coming under debt trap.
Yes.
That should not be a situation. So that is not a welcome situation. If a person becomes defaulter, the three types of loss: he will incur loss, the
Yes.
financial institution will incur loss when they cannot collect money, and other sector is he himself will be under depression, and family also will be disturbed,
Yes.
and every lot damage will be happening. So for this purpose, the banks have shifted its emphasis lending from towards industry sector. And also one more strange thing happening is loans against gold is increased. Because loans against gold increasement is not a good signature also.
Yes.
Because the people are borrowing by lending, by pledging the gold means they are pledging their what we can say pride articles
Honor,
also.
pride.
That loans are increased by 66% compared to 15.5% last year.
Okay.
So gold loans are increasing is not a good signal.
Yes.
Means the people are under debt, over debt. So to repay the debt, they are going for
Loans.
mortgaging their gold.
Gold.
And one more thing is other personal loans also is being reduced by banks, and also unsecured loans and the credits outstanding housing. All these are reduced. All these sectors are seen the reduced support by the banks. But housing sector has seen a growth support by the financial institutions, and service sector growth is also increased by service sector also increased because of because of revenue earned by service sector. Because in industries, in Indian exports, more than 50% is from service sector.
Yes.
So and one more thing is, however, loans to commercial sector and computer and software technology based also, loans has been increased. Another sector which is seen the support from the these banks is agriculture sector. Agriculture sector also seen lot of support from the banks, and the banks are increasing loans to supporting agriculture related activities lending, and that is increased by more than 15%. Agriculture and related activities loans also. This is also a good thing is happening. Of course, this should have been done earlier itself.
Yes.
Because the last 10 to 12 years period, because of the what we can say unproductive lending by the financial institution. That is the wrong thing. The banker should not lend for spending. They should encourage for earning.
Yes.
Whatever the borrower should be in a position to earn and repay. But it should not be borrow to repay. That should be the main object of every financial institution. Maybe banks or financial institution. The most important thing has to be there. Now the banks are rectifying their rectifying their earlier approach towards the right approach. We welcome taken by the banks.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.